Hi, let's talk about Barbarella issue 1 from Dynamite Comics. This is, I think, a new ongoing series. Dynamite Comics has done Barbarella comics in the past. Barbarella, of course, we know it as the 1968 or 69 movie. A lot of fun and everything. I think Duran Duran got their name from the character in that movie. And of course, that movie was based on comics. It was based on a French comic, which I've never read. I don't know much about it. I'm assuming that this is in the style of that because this is a lot of whimsy and everything. Um, so Barbarella is basically she's on another planet, taking a vacation, but this planet is dangerous somehow, and no one gets out alive. So I don't know why she's on vacation there. There's a dude that is acting as director of the whole thing, even though it's not a show. Um, and I guess anyone who's on this planet V, anyone who's on this planet, is broadcast to the universe or whatever, and she's getting like Bafo ratings, and so they're putting her on adventures and everything. It's very weird. Like jumping into this, I was like, huh? Because you know she's this is happening, and then that turns out to be a TV show that Barbarella is watching in bed with this robot man, and then that whole scene looks like it's a scene from a show from this guy, but really it's not. He's just in the room with them directing, and then there's a narrator that shows itself later, and she's like, "Where's that narration coming from?" Um, Very bizarre stuff. But she goes on adventures. She's escaping from that place. There's a boulder that crushed her lover, and she's fighting these little guys that shoot spears and everything. A lot of fun. Uh, Barbarella looks immensely bored by everything. She's always in a sort of pose all the time whenever she's standing around. um, yeah, look, I mean, this is I'll read the next issue and see where this goes. As I say, I've never read the original um comic, and like the movie's going to be different. But I think this is the same amount of whimsy as like probably the old French comic, but I'm speculating, right? Meanwhile, there is a crisis brewing on another planet, uh, where everyone's going crazy and stuff, and no one knows why. It's probably some sort of like ray. Everyone's going crazy here, and and then they try to call in Barbarella, but the thing is, Barbarella's on this other planet, and all of her employers and masters and stuff are like, oh shoot, like she's on this other planet, no one ever gets out of there alive, and she's got the ratings which are 268.7 billion people watching her as she runs around avoiding these boulders and these guys, right? Um, so yeah, it's cool. If you don't know anything about Barbarella, then you're gonna get stunned because you're gonna be like, "Am I missing like a free comic day special or something like that?" Because I didn't get any comics for free comic book day, so I don't know. It's okay. It's neat. And like it's refreshing because it's not like any other comic that I got. So I'll continue with the next one. Um, I would like to see collections of the French comics. I'm sure that happened. I'll look on Amazon or eBay or something to see, but translated into English. But I would like to see that. That would be cool. A nice hardbound edition or something like that of the original French comics. Let me see the original intent, the original vision. That would be neat. But yeah, overall, if you're a fan, I recommend this. If you're not, I wouldn't recommend this. Simply because it just throws you right in, and you're not really going to understand what the hell is happening. This is $5 US, so maybe like six Canadian. It's a lot for a very thin book, very thin. There were plenty of different covers for it. Did I do the credits for this? Here are the credits. So all in all, I wouldn't recommend this for new readers. But if you're a big fan, yeah, pick it up. Pretty neat. We'll see where this goes with the next issue. Please give a like to this video if you like what you saw. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It really helps me out. And until next time, take care.